Hello, everybody. I forgot to put my headphones on, but welcome back to. Are my headphones alive? Do they have battery? It looks like they do. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to MLB Baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. We're in game number 2 of a 4-game set against the Oakland Athletics, who, though they only have 15 wins, we are 2-2 against. We have struggled against this team offensively. Even the time we had 8 runs, we still lost 11-8, which is, I think, the most runs we'd given up in a game at that point. I think it's still the record, the season high at least. Yesterday was an abysmal offensive experience, and I am not super thrilled with how it went. Maybe could have flipped in another a different batter or something. I don't know what the heck happened. The pitcher had the perfect pitch repertoire to really frustrate me and give me problems. They had a weird issue in the outfield where like the guy just kind of stood there, which gave up the run, which oddly enough, if we hadn't given up that run and everything else kind of goes the way it did, we would have won 1-0. But instead we did not. And we trail in this series 1-0 to a team that is 19 games under 500. So that is pretty embarrassing. We are 32-15. We have Logan Gilbert on the mound today, 1-2 with a 3.78 ERA, taking on Dalton Jeffries, 2-5 with a 4.09 ERA. It is game number 48 of the Mariners MLB season, broadcasting or posting, I should say, every single day right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex, 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can catch a fresh game of Mariners action, provided that they are playing in real life. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying, having a good time with them. Here's a quick look at the standings. We're 6 games ahead of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. That's been where it's been for a few days now, but they were as close as 4.5 games, and then we played fairly well in the Atlanta series, and we've been playing better baseball recently, even if it has been a little inconsistent offensively. It's I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird 7-3 over our last 10. Let's jump into today's game. We're going to wear the Seafoam Green because I love it. I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. Unless it's Friday, in which case we'll wear the City Connect. Sunday we'll wear the cool alternate one. Cream. It's partly cloudy. We'll leave it open. Regional theme. Whoops. That's the pitching. Logan Gilbert is going to be on the bump. Oh boy, we got a lot of... Oh no. We went long in yesterday's game, so this is going to prove to be a bit of an issue. We're gonna tinker with this lineup, and we'll see what we need. We have a right-handed pitcher, which is not super helpful. What do we need? Left field, third base. Oh boy. Who should I think? Haggerty. Haggerty could play second. Dylan Moore, second, first. So what we could do here is we can take Suarez out of the lineup. We'll flip him with Ty France, and then we'll take Suarez out and put Dylan Moore in. It's actually kind of helpful from a speed perspective. He has terrific stealing. So we might actually want to throw him maybe in this 3 spot. And then we're going to want to use Sam Haggerty, who is a traditional left fielder. We'll take Pollock out. So it's going to give us another lefty bat, though it is his weaker side. And we're actually going to be a little lefty heavy here. Crawford is playing shortstop. I don't know that I have... Okay. I just pulled Suarez out. Whoops, idiot. Evan White. Who did I put in? I put in Dylan Moore. Hold on. Let's do Evan White there. And then what we can do is we can give... Oh boy. We can give Crawford the day off at shortstop. Because Dylan Moore... Let's see. Colton Wong. Oh, his backup position center field. We have a real weird... Let's do that. So then we'll need We need to rotate some guys around. Okay. Whew. Ty France at third. Double righty up top, I don't love. So let's do Haggerty in the 2 spot. Speed. Let's switch Evan White with Dylan Moore. Just a little bit more speed there. 99 steal. Not that that really matters for me. Raleigh's probably a good spot for the cleanup hitter. We'll have to hope that Teoscar Hernandez can go one more day. We could put Cade Merlot out there, but we're going to really start working with a wonky lineup at that point. And then we'll probably have Evan White at first base for this game and tomorrow. Oh, all of this. This does not feel good. Kind of tempted to just kind of go for it. Does he have a... It's a righty pitcher. If they bring in a lefty, I'm in a lot of trouble. It's just we're losing so much power. Oh, who's my... Oh, well, what if we do this? Let's do this. Well, let's DH Teoscar Hernandez. That's a good way to do it. Kind of work around. Okay, that's good. That's better. So we have righty, lefty, righty, lefty. Righty, lefty. Double righty, and then a lefty. Well, we'll have double righties anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's do that. Okay. It's a bit of a wonky lineup today. I acknowledge it. Someone did comment one time, gross lineup choices. Never saw them offer any advice, so I'm sure they'll love this if they're still watching. If not, okay.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have
welcome
you
on
with
into
us.
T-Mobile Park.
I
kind of started singing that
the
weirdly.
Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners.
That did that
First pitch
a little
coming
quicker.
your way next.
I don't know why I wasn't anticipating that correctly. It can't be much worse than yesterday's game, but Boy Lord we can sure. By Lord, we can try.
What should we keep an eye on here?
48.
He's allowing just over one base runner per
We're getting
inning,
close to
which
game
is
number
really
50
good,
already.
especially for a starter,
What do you mean there's
because
only
these hitters get to see you
114
2,
games to
3,
go?
Maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective
There
his
are
stuff is.
Logan
We'll see if
Gilbert's
it's that way in this one.
stats.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the third
We
baseman,
are
Jace
ready.
Peterson.
We're up in Legend Plus. It kind of bit us
And
in
a
the
pitch.
keister yesterday.
That's in there. And that's how this game
We
gets
are
started.
underway. Strike one for the Seattle Mariners. First place in the American League West. We have been locking that down. Ooh, I have a right-handed pitcher today. Hopefully he has a sinker. Oh, he sure does. Sinker that goes away from a left-handed batter.
Punch
And
out there.
just kidding, that one
And
went
one
right
gone.
over the middle.
Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. That one's in there.
There we go. We're looking
That's strike
good
one.
pitching-wise here. Love Gilbert's throwing some dots out here. 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Slider.
Line to second, snagged on the
Not a
bounce.
great
Gets it to
pitch.
first.
Obviously,
And a couple of
way
quick
too
outs.
much over the plate.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
But Colton Wong in a nice
And now
position
it's
there.
Jesus Aguilar.
A 12-6 curve action.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Way high.
A little bit to the right, a little early.
On the corner for a strike.
There we go.
And the count 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 2-1.
I should have gone slider here. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This is probably where you want to go slider. I don't love the circle change. It's a good speed difference, though. Slider's still a good speed difference. I just can't leave it over the plate like I did on the last slider I threw.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You know, give me a little inside sinker.
Why to kick the pitch? Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Aguilar here giving me all kinds of fits.
Just misses with that one.
Wow.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop to first.
I don't know why he ran so quickly away. All right.
First, it looks like
That was a
making
very
the stop
long
is the
at-bat,
hardest
but we
part.
get the better of it with a
Feeding the
ground out
pitcher
to
on the
Evan
move,
White.
I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target.
That's that Gold Glove defense you're looking for, and we're ready to come up to bat. Jeffries, Dalton Jeffries. He's 2-5 in 9 starts with a 4.09 ERA. Giddy up. 50.2 innings pitched with 57 hits. A 1.42 WHIP when you include the 15 walks. I think it was 41 strikeouts, but it could have been also lower.
Half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Two-seam fastball at 95, a circle change at 88. Cutter at 92, four-seam at 95, 12-6 curve at 83.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got
And we are already off to a better start. This reminds me a little bit of the second game that we played in Atlanta, where the first game was like just abysmal. It was really rough defensively. We gave up runs early. We gave up hits early. Not that we gave up runs early in the Oakland game, but we were giving up hits pretty consistently to the Oakland Athletics. But we were able to shut them down. A clean inning, no hits.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
But this time, hey, clean inning, no hits. And then we get right on the board with a hit of our own.
And he takes a strike.
This is
Rodriguez
not a
leads off second with
great
nobody out.
start here. Could try to bunt it.
Lifted in the
Instead
air, right
it's-
center field. Capel.
That
settles into
that
this
first strike
one. One away.
really threw me into a bit of a bind there.
Batting third.
Got to be able to battle better.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Thought we would see a little bit more of the off-speed stuff.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Cutter low.
That one hit the knees for a
Wow.
strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count.
Low
I
cutters.
think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh,
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory.
wow,
for the
what a
catcher.
disastrous
Two-way
turn
down.
here. This is where it gets the most frustrating. Is got off to a good start. You know, came up swinging with Julio Rodriguez, put on a good
Cal
piece of
Raleigh
contact.
is in now.
And then it's just two kind of sucky at-bats. Didn't expect him to double up on the cutter low in the zone.
On the
And that'll
ground.
be out of the inning. Okay.
The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the third
It's
out.
inside. Ooh, boy.
Mariners lead
Problems are
one.
really starting to
Scoreless
compound here at
after
the plate.
one. Top of the second, so here's Brown at the plate.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
You could really see the excuse me, you could really see the frustration build in yesterday's game when things just weren't quite going the way I needed them to. Even when we were getting
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
How was that bad? All right. Even when we were getting good pieces of contact, it was still just going right to the defenders.
And that's in there at the knees. Aside to home plate
it was
duty is
disastrous.
Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
A little confused as to why these pitches are
most
that
frustrating for
bad.
hitters.
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get
There we go.
a
It's
little
pretty
bit
nice.
worked up on something
Pretty
down
nice
the
little
heart of the
12-6
plate,
curve
not
there.
expecting it,
Just
and
throw a
it
different
kinda
velocity
freezes
out there.
Second inning here, no score. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
He's out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 22, Ramon.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is
Worked
fouled
again.
off.
Probably won't want to do it too many times. They might key in on it.
Just missed.
But I do like that call. You know what? We could try a little circle change here. Not the cleanest, but
That misses the
the
zone.
plate.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another.
what has he not seen that we can throw here? It's going to be just the sinker, I believe. I was going to throw one earlier in the count, and then I decided against it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. The pitch.
Third out in both of these innings have been long at bats.
And that just misses. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
That was strike 3 that ended the inning.
Next offering is fouled back.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And
So
good
the
work
first
there
the
as he
first
gets
2
it
outs of
1-2-3.
inning 1 and inning
Hayes
2,
go quickly
not
and
terribly
quietly
difficult.
there. We'll go to the bottom of the
Man has
second. No score.
Crazy eyes in the green hoodie. Oh my goodness. Those have not been terribly difficult to get. The third out has featured a ton of fastball or a ton of foul balls, excuse me,
And now for Seattle,
and just
Teoscar
so
Hernandez.
hard to get them out.
And he deals. On
Oh,
the ground
Sean,
out to short.
that's bad.
And a quick out number 1. Colton Wong up to hit. And first offering
Early.
is
That's
fouled
what
off.
I'm looking for. I don't think the angle is there to get like a home run or anything.
Here
But
comes a pitch. Popped up. Ruiz makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 7, the
Here's
first
Evan
baseman,
White.
Evan White.
Good eye right there. He swings and hits a fly ball.
off the end of the bat. Oh my
Butler makes the
goodness.
play.
Oh
and that
my
is
goodness.
that. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Digging in for Oakland.
So 29
Lawrence
pitches through
Butler.
2 innings, and I think like probably
Butler, in his rookie
17,
season,
18 of those
22 years
are between
old,
2
and he was
batters,
a
and it's the
sixth-round
third batter in
draft
each
pick
of those
back in
first 2
2018.
innings.
Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Or I'm just unable to get that,
Swings through that.
unable to get that swing and miss or get a grounder.
The pitch. Battling here as
That's
he
a
fouls
bad
it away.
circle change there. Real bad.
Caught him looking for the K.
And to be fair, I mean, like the strike that was at the bottom of the zone that raised it to a 3-ball count, that was a strike. It's unbelievable that that is a strike and the other one just wasn't. Ugh.
It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jordan Diaz, the next to hit.
He's really liking this.
That's to third.
That'll work.
Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher.
Okay, so there you go. We started with what, 29 pitches? We're up to 34.
And here is Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Oh, he wants
Langoliers measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. First offering misses the mark. And fouled off.
Almost got a hold of that one for
Top
a
of
long
the
ball.
third, no score. Swing and a miss.
Okay,
And
so
a
here it
count
is.
1-2.
Two strikes. Foul ball right there. Not a great pitch. A little left, a little.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive.
Okay,
Brings
that's
it
the
in for
that's the
third
shortest out
out.
number 3
And
we've
1,
had
2,
so far.
3
So
go the A's.
that is a
And
positive.
we're still not at
We're already through
0.
2.5 innings because I'm just swinging at everything.
And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Ty France.
So we take a deep breath.
Jeffries, 27 years old, a former first-round
Just-
pick back in 2016.
Relax. There we
That's
go.
in there.
That's
0-1.
fine.
First
That's
strike
fine.
right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
He dives, but he can't
Off the
make
hands.
catch.
Ty France is pretty
Not
slow.
in
He's able to
time.
beat it out.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Just a cookie.
I was kind of hoping that that was going to slip past him up that third base line. But a nice dive there. Couldn't get it cleanly. But hey, I mean, good job staying with it. That's exactly the base runner you want to make sure that you're staying with it against. Early on a circle change. Okay.
Popped
Oh
up to the
my
left,
God.
into foul ground.
That is a
Settles
huge
underneath it.
waste.
Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Too aggressive there. That is a pitch I should
So the
have.
batting order turns over.
Probably should have
Julio
crushed right there.
Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That can't possibly be true. Dear God, don't let that be true.
There's the strike.
No, he's throwing. It looks like he's throwing 2 balls.
That's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Liner, base hit.
That's fine. That's a base hit.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Julio Rodriguez is a guy that I could do the cycle with. He has the 99 speed.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And
That's
takes
a good
low for
take
ball
right
1.
there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many
Okay,
pitches
yeah,
up
he
in the
definitely
zone.
he had
He'll be
thrown a ball
pitching for
before
double
that.
play in this spot.
That smash towards center.
That's
Puts it away for the out.
just an unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Yeah, the batter
Damn,
now,
I mean, good
Dylan
swing
Moore.
timing.
He popped
Not
out to
quite on the
catcher his
button,
first
but not
time up.
terrible.
Strike 1.
That's fine.
France at second. Rodriguez
okay.
at first. 2 out of the inning. Ball 1 low. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one in for a strike. 2
Okay,
and
that's
2.
a good pitch to not swing at. Not gonna do much of anything with it. He's gone low in the zone repeatedly here. Dropping my sights just a
2
little bit.
outs. And a swing and a miss.
Got me with
That
a cutter.
ends the inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jace Peterson. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Nope.
Ball 1
That's
there.
a strike, man. What the fuck?
There's a strike. Right-hander kick steals. In the air, left side. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Righty delivers. And a sac bunt here. White. Quickly to second for 1. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
That's fine.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Moore. To first.
That is a perfectly fine
Away.
decision on my part. There was no chance I was going to get him at second. Take the 1, move on.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Went down on strikes his first time through. Good eye right there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pitch misses there,
Where's-
and it's 2-0. Appears they're
I was-
working around him with the
God.
base open, Singy.
Well, you know these 2-0 counts, Boo. They're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old
I
guys
am-
when
I am
I say
fucking-
that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. And now it's filled up.
All right. Terrible sinker. Terrible sinker. Just lucky he was early on it.
And one in scoring position. Foul ball.
And here we go. It's out number 3 here that we cannot get.
And want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because.
Got him.
Out of the 12-6 curve.
Strikes.
If he takes it, it's probably ball 4.
One left for Oakland. Still no score.
These third outs have been real trouble for me.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The right-hander back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Up the middle. Throw to first is in time. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Teoscar.
I mean, good timing on a circle change. Just didn't get
that one missing.
Good enough piece of the bat there.
On the inside corner for a strike.
What is your zone, man? Good Lord.
And 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a
He did what I did to
well, that's a curveball that
one of the Athletics batters, a 12-6 curve, and just over the top of.
It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Oh my fucking God! Are you serious? That's a frustration power swing right there. It's just irritation.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Towards first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there, and we are still scoreless.
It is miserable. This is fucking miserable.
Back in Seattle, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Connor Capel. Gilbert back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next one misses.
I mean, it felt like I pulled it, but I did not feel like I pulled it that much. Left side.
Right side, Wong. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. They say you win. Next offering is in
It's
for
a really
strike.
nice circle change right there.
Swing and a miss.
Okay.
Yes,
There we go.
right
All right.
by
So that was batter number 2. So obviously the first 2 taken, I don't know, 6 pitches, whatever.
The center fielder,
Prepare for a 14-pitch at bat.
Butler.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And there's the strike.
Should probably be taking more of an account of like what worked.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first.
I got the gold glove at first base. That's a good play. It's a terrific play. Every time I pull the right stick with Colton Wong now, I get worried that I'm going to injure his ribs.
And that ends the inning.
They'll bring me another outfielder that I like can't use effectively. That'll be exciting.
And now it's going to be Evan White. The pitch.
That's
to the left
the cutter
side.
that dropped.
Throw on to Brown. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Ty France.
I mean, it's just been a miserable couple of games. This is kind of startling. Or stunning. I mean, we played Atlanta well in the last couple of games. We scored 9 runs total, and we're sitting at 1 run through a game and a half against Oakland.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Probably a little too amped going into yesterday's game, but today I was hoping that the approach would be different.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
That's a double.
And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And at second with 1 away. Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out and a runner at second.
Oh, that cutter really dove in on me.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one is off the plate.
He did go
and the count's
outside.
even at 2. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. France, the runner at second with 1 away.
So you just tug it down the line a little bit. France is going to need something real deep to get home. Okay, fouled the circle change off. No problemo.
And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
That's an irritation power swing right there. And I'm just early on everything.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1.
It's this portion of the zone that's been real lenient, it feels, against me.
This one high in the air to left center. Butler snags it on the run. 1 left for Seattle. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
I am lost at the dish.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Diaz. The wind of the pitch. And that's a strike. Diaz, 22 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. 0-2 as he waves at that.
God-awful fastball.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. to second, and that's not it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
What
He
the
got
hell
foot
happened?
down, and pitch
Was my
recognition
dive
was
might have
on
been like a
point.
little too
Pretty
late
impressive
to
for an
kind of
0-2 count.
Striding to
kerplunk
the
off
plate
of.
now for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. There's a strike. And that one clips the corner.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2. Got it by him for the
It's a good strikeout right there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now it's Chase Peterson. In there for strike
Pulling
one.
him left here.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The batter now.
Of course, I'm trying to like pin it right on the edge.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
66 speed.
Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 1. And foul ball. And a pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the
That
count.
is so frustrating. It's that low.
Line to left. No trouble
Nice
here.
play by
Puts it
Haggerty.
away for the out. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3,
we're
4,
starting to
2
have to-
up in the home half of the 6th.
Gotta start thinking about the pitching
and we
here.
still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Sam Haggerty.
The left fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Jeffries back to work. They say it went.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's off the mark. And a count 1 and 2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch misses outside. And now it's 3 and 2.
Good job battling back here in this this at bat.
And down on strikes. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
He's been fucking just
Dylan
painting the
Moore up next
edges.
for the Mariners. Out to short, Ruiz. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Good timing, at least, on the circle change, which is something I have not been doing a good job of.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Line drive, base hit.
It's still early. How am I so early on everything?
He does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Hitter.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. There's a swing and a miss.
That's the fucking pitch I want. God damn it.
You'll one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is foul back.
That's a good pitch to knock away. Don't want to get called out, and the strike zone's been wide today, so.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 1-2. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that.
He is absolutely destroying me. He's throwing everything in the bottom of the zone. Even stuff that kind of looks like it's going to start to go wide.
Top of the 7th. Now it's the
Stays
DH.
in.
Jesus
Even when it
Aguilar.
feels a little wide, it's still getting called a strike.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
What the fuck?
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater.
I thought for sure that was going to be a ball.
Start to this series.
His zone has been garbage today. I mean, like
they clearly got a great plan for
that. Look, I mean, look, the sinker that we threw in the last pitch was a strike, but a ball sinker, same spot, was a ball to a different guy. So I mean, who knows? We've seen a lot of pitches well in the zone, full ball in the zone.
In there, 0-1.
More over the center of the plate. Those have been called balls. I mean, just a disaster.
Left-hand batter waits. The other way, France. Whips it across.
That's a long
2
throw.
up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 21.
So up next, Connor Capel. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And the pitch is outside. Ball
I did
1.
not feel like it was that bad. I feel like I say that a lot.
And a good eye there.
Huh. Okay. There's
Righty to the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And he beats the throw. He's saved.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but...
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching
It's a good
change
diving
coming.
play
Logan
at
Gilbert out of the
shortstop.
game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
I don't know what the fuck it's been today, but it's felt especially egregious that I cannot get some of these runners
So a
out, that I
young
can't
arm
get some of
coming
these
on now out of the pen, Matt Brash. He pitched
some of
yesterday,
these,
and we'll see him once again.
some of these third outs. I mean, the 2 out problems have plagued me all game long. I don't know if it's an anomaly or it just feels like it. I don't fucking know, man. I gotta settle down here. That's a really nice slider. Brash, most likely gonna probably just get this 1 out. Because I'm gonna be all out of sorts with him. What have I foreseen?
Now it's going to be Ramon Laureano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
How? I had 94% imperfect and it's...
The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Got him looking.
Yeah, got him
Fastball
looking.
at the letters,
I mean, he
frozen
threw
for
it up there,
strike 3.
98 miles an hour. Mid-7th. I mean, if I get a lead at any point, then
Back
bring
here
in
in the
Munoz
ballpark,
for a
bottom of the
save.
7th, and stepping in for the Mariners,
Colton Wong had the solo shot yesterday.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Hogan Harris.
Gonna bring in some
up and throwing.
lefties.
Number 38 warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the
I
count even
gotta
at
lay
1.
off that pitch. He's not throwing it much. And I'm...
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss.
God damn it.
It's 2-2.
God fucking damn it. Okay, fouled off. Thank God I got a piece of it.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Fuck.
And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
At this point
Gotta
in the
be
game,
really
you cannot
wary of
issue
that
free
12-6.
passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Bounce to
And
the
of
right.
course it's early on a fucking...
Diaz tosses to first. That takes care of Wong.
Good 2-seam action right there. Running away
I
from
feel
the
like I
batter.
am adjusting and it's not enough. This is gotta be one of the most frustrating sets of games I have ever played.
White, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fly ball down the line. Racing, makes the catch.
It's early
And
again!
there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming.
I missed the pitch
close.
with Colton
If he
Wong.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
France stands in here.
Oh,
Tried to hold
fuck
back
you.
his swing
Fuck
there, but went
you.
around. Bounce to third. The throw to first. Third out. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Worst possible situation for me in that scenario is that he's able to bring in that 12-6 curve all the way down at 80 miles an hour.
And it's 1-0.
And that's like, and that's what's happening. And I just, I can't deal with it. I am so bad at dealing with those pitches.
And that's ball 2.
A little off here with Matt Brash. I brought him in a situation I don't love.
And a foul ball.
With runners on. Not something that I typically like doing. It was the correct call. I mean, these are they're so close. So close. I am lucky that that is staying in the yard.
Rodriguez heads towards it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Diaz. That one's in there.
I mean, 58 power is Ty France powered. We're able to get some stuff out every once in a while, so. Center cut fastball like that.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
I forgot that I'd already pressed A. So I saw the signal that he wanted, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll hit A for you. Not realizing, or like not realizing that I'd already hit the button.
Swing and a ball popped up, and a foul ball.
What do we have here? Full circle change at our disposal. Oh my fucking god.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's too high.
Damn it.
Squeezed.
It's the right idea. He was too late on the.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, man.
Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And now a full count.
Say, I mean, what I like the concept.
On the fastball.
Didn't execute it right, but like high fastball too late, just raise it up a little bit, maybe try to get weak contact, foul ball, whatever, and then just low and away. Didn't execute it very well.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead.
That's so
Ball
fucking
down
irritating.
the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive.
All right, we're gonna have to bring in a new pitcher.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Penn Murphy gets the
Kind of going back to back, putting myself in situations I don't like putting myself in.
Job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Murphy.
So a little outside. He has the double? No, it's a sinker. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I like having the sinker or the two seam. Man, this zone. This strike zone,
And
huh?
now, Yuri Ruiz. That's in there. Strike one. Next pitch is popped up.
Yeah,
Drops into
works
the glove,
perfectly.
and that'll do it.
All right, mid-8. We have
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped
Seawald
it up
warming up.
Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking.
I mean, that's what that's what I was looking for on the second pitch of the previous batter.
And
The guy I think that we ended up
welcome back.
walking.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Now at the plate, Taylor Trammell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle.
It's a 12-6
Throw
curve.
on to Brown. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Back to the top of the lineup. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And that skips in the dirt.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Oh
The 2-0
my
is
God!
in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike.
I can't become too complacent here, too passive.
Scoring in this one, the guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think
If they bring in a lefty here, they're going to give me an advantage because Haggerty does pitch or does hit better against lefties.
Dalton Jeffries.
There is a
Won't go
significant
any
power
further. He'll be
increase.
back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The left-hander on now, Hogan Harris.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
One down, runner at first. Next to hit, Sam Haggerty. The switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those
Late
situations
there. Not a
the
great
infielders
swing.
have to pre-plan
Four seam's going
and
to top out at
understand
95, a
the
slider
ball's gonna be
85,
extremely
changeup at
hard to ride out
83,
if they're gonna have a chance
two seam at
to go
92.
for a double play.
Swing and a
Got me with that
miss.
slider.
It's nothing in 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very
Settle
last
down.
moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
I am
Next
so
offering is fouled
unbelievably
back.
lucky I got contact on that.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses. Now 1 and 2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground.
I mean,
for a
look,
double
it's a
play,
bad
minimize
swing on
the
that
potential
slider.
for
That spot's
right
been
here.
called a strike
On the
all
hitter
game
side,
long. So
nice
it's
job of laying off that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
that's a bad swing. That might actually have been called a ball.
Pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place.
Jesus
racing,
fucking
having a hard time
Christ.
sleeping, trying to
I'm
figure
I'm
out
all out of
what can
sorts.
get
I
him back on
cannot
track,
figure
back
this
to
out.
feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Cal Raleigh, the kind of bat that can
Unfortunately,
make a
while it
big
is going
impact if they can keep it
to,
going
his power
here.
is still decent.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. It's the ninth, and we are tied. We go to the ninth, and now the DH, Jesus Aguilar. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. Swing and a chopper. Toss to White, and a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 21, Connor Capel.
Now it's the right fielder, Connor Capel. And that's in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Of course it's a ball.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
It's a little too cute. It's a little too cute.
Well, he found himself behind in the
I like
count
the
right there, but he
idea.
didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Ramon Laureano.
Oh my god. This zone is inexcusably bad. Are you fucking kidding me? That is a strike. Dude.
There's a strike.
What are you doing back there?
The 1-2. Bounce to the right side.
Oh wow, that was a weird animation. I was trying to hit B to like hold it to throw to first, but
on to the bottom of inning number 9.
that was very weird. I didn't expect him to run out and like tag the guy. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Welcome back. Bottom 9. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Jimenez appears to be getting loose. Ground ball left side, and it's
Still
just
early.
foul. That was close. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Now the problem here is I don't think they're going to let me pinch run.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss.
You know what? It
Struck him
doesn't matter.
out. And
Got me with the slider way
Stood
inside.
Absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So 2 balls and no strikes. That's through there for a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And up next for Seattle, Colton Wong. 0-1. And ball one. Broken bat, and it's popped up.
That was a
bare hand grab,
pretty
throw, and very nicely done for the out. We're in extras here, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
I did not put another pitcher up, which is not. Oh no, shoot! I have C-Wall. I have C-Wall. Okay, we're fine. We'll probably let him warm up a little bit more. Problem here is that we're going to be looking at another extra innings game.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Nice set of pitches right there.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Diaz can't hold up, and that's a strike.
And yet again, I've set a time for when I thought I was going to be done, and I have jinxed myself. See if we can get him to pitch on a swing on something else.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, well, that's fine. I meant to hit Y. I accidentally hit B on that one.
Toss to White. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And first offering is
I did not give him the pitch he wanted.
All tied up, and here in extra innings. Next offering misses.
Lost focus. I feel like I'm just not in it. The frustration's definitely set in. The strike zone has been super frustrating all day long.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And I'm looking for the one pitch. I'm looking for one pitch to kind of get me out of this, and I can't do it. And I would guess that we're going to see a right-handed pitcher come in here.
Back in Seattle, on to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Evan White. Harris back to work. And there's a strike. So a big opportunity here with the score.
They just keep throwing
second
low
to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away. Ty France.
This is hell.
Next for the Mariners. There's a strike.
That was it. That was the pitch I was looking for all goddamn game long. And I missed it.
That's the way guys go about their business today.
Smoked into left field. Base hit. Laureano hustles to get it in. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And now for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Nope.
Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Ball game. A shot to
Oh,
left,
thank God.
and the Mariners
Oh
walk it
my
off in extra
fucking God.
innings.
Thank you, Julio Rodriguez, Ty France, Taylor Trammell, Julio Rodriguez. Thank you all for getting on base. It's a 3-0 victory. And I finally got one that I was able to connect on. I don't know if that's the game being nice, if that's a pitcher that they just left out a little too long. Oh, holy fuck, thank the Lord. Oh my God. The good news is I think that was deep enough regardless. Even with Ty France's 13 speed, I think that gets him home either way. But it also just kept going. And we get out of here with a victory. We got to figure this out. Thankfully, Pittsburgh isn't as much of a threat as you might think they are because they're not playing very well in our franchise mode. Penn Murphy picks up his first win of the season. Hogan Harris drops to 2-5. The series now tied 1-1 in what is a defensive struggle at best, and me just being completely inept and lost at the plate at worst. And somewhere in the middle there is a terrible strike zone. It's just fucking awful. Nice backhand stab by Evan White. Yeah. Rodriguez, I believe. Like he had a single and a double. I think he was three-fourths of the way to the cycle. Which also means that he was 3 of my 8 hits. There it is. The blast to send him home happy. Julio Rodriguez, your player of the game. 3 for 4, a home run, a double. 3 ribbies he scored. Ty France was 3 for 4. He had 2 doubles and scored. Taylor Trammell 1 for 4 with a run. It was really dangerous for me to be that as aggressive as I was with Taylor Trammell to get him like on base. I was hoping that Hogan Harris would keep throwing up in the zone. That's what I've been looking for. With France, I missed the curveball or whatever it was. Granted, I was early on the swing, but I was looking low, and that's the one time, of course, he misses high. That's where I was watching some other MLB The Show people on YouTube, and they were saying that people use the anchor toward the top for that specific reason. So if you see that it's going to be a meatball up, you can just let go of the stick and it goes all the way up and cranks it. So, maybe something to look into, but I'm so out of sorts right now at the plate that I feel like that's maybe not something to worry about at the moment. Between Julio Rodriguez, Ty France, and Taylor Trammell, those are 7 of your 8 hits, and 2 of those guys were 3 for 4 with 3 combined doubles. Hogan Harris, he takes the loss, 2 innings pitched to give up 3 hits, though he struck out 3. And he gave up the 3 earned runs all in one swing of Julio Rodriguez's bat. Likely, that's still going to get Ty France home. But it just kept going and going. Penn Murphy, he'll pick up the win. 2.1 solid innings. He gave up 1 hit, struck out 3, no walks, no earned. We live to see another day. I mean, we were going to do that anyway. It was a bit of a weird lineup today. We got kind of the benefit of having an extra lefty or so, or a lefty or 2 in there, though it wasn't maybe my smartest choice. Sam Haggerty is ice cold at the plate, and I'm not doing well with him. I'm ice cold and discombobulated at the plate regardless. Hopefully this kind of helps reinvigorate us and try to get back into more of a rhythm. Like I was saying, Pittsburgh, not as much of a threat as you might think they are. They're 19-29. In this franchise mode, they're doing much better. In real life, though, it seems like maybe they've kind of cooled off a bit, early season hotness, and maybe that's not bound to last. But I don't know. I'm not following stuff day in, day out. However, the Yankees are an even 500 through their first 50 games of the season, and we are 33-15 through our first 48 games of the season. What holds what does the future hold for game number 49? Hopefully a little bit better offense, more consistency, ability to push runners across throughout the game. I really like what we did in that third and final game against Atlanta. We were scoring 1 run here, 1 run there, 1, 2 there, 1 there, and kind of building that lead throughout the game, rather than what I feel is typically what happens with me is 1 big inning. Here's 5 runs and just hold on for however much is left in that game. Or in this case, 1 swing of the bat. So, like to see a little bit more consistency offensively. I got to settle down. I can't get my eyes all big here with Paul Blackburn's 1-3 record, 5.74 ERA, going, oh my gosh, I'm going to mash every home run ever. That's not happening. I've been garbage at the plate. But we can fix it. Long way to go here. We do pick up a victory. It's a bit of a disappointing start to this Oakland Athletics series as we're tied 1-1, and even the victory was not great. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. If you would like to see what happens tomorrow, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Mariners baseball, 6 p.m. Pacific time every single day that the Mariners play right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. And if you weren't paying attention to the calendar, we're now 7 games ahead of the Angels. Let's go. You get baseball through the rest of the month. So enjoy it while I'm miserably swinging at everything. And we will see you for game 3 of Oakland taking on Seattle tomorrow night. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you later. Good sports. Go Mariners.